Hello, everyone. Today's topic, the universe is a mental creation. Whatever do you mean? A mental creation. Let me give you a few examples of mental creations. J.K. Rowling, J.R. Tolkien, Stephen J. Cannell, what's his name? He wrote Tom Dickens. I don't remember his name. But any writer, you see all his characters. All those characters have their being and they move within the mind of the person that created them. His name is Charles Dickens. Charles Dickens. That was the name I was trying to remember. All those characters have the essence of the author. There's bits and pieces of the author that permeate the characters. They have their being and they move within the mind of the creator, the person who created the story. Look at J.R. Tolkien, The Lord of the Rings, that epic saga. He created a whole new language. So where did that come from? His thoughts. So, let's relate this back to life now. We too have our being, and we move in the mind of the Creator. You see, but let's clarify something. Not to be confused with this thing that we call God. I don't get it, Angela. What do you mean, this thing we call God? If you think about it, we all know that there's something bigger. We know it because we can feel it. But over time, we've been conditioned to believe that if we don't do what it says, we will burn in the pit of hell. I will say this to you. When you go through the 7 Hermetic principles, the 7 laws of creation, if you find fear within those 7 laws, show me. There is no fear that can be found within the 7 principles. There isn't. Why not? Because love is not built upon fear. And this is what we've done. Now let's take it a little bit deeper. The universe is a mental creation. If you watch yourself, you'll begin to see what thoughts are persistently going through your mind over and over and over and over. Now, creation works in this way. There's a masculine and there's a feminine, not to be confused with man, woman, boy, girl. Masculine in this essence of energy means that you have the ability to generate your own thoughts and impress them upon your own mind persistently so that you can experience them. So creation works by way of the impressing of your own thought persistently so that you can express it. Masculine. Okay? The ability to impress upon your own mind your own thought. That is masculine. That takes the development of your willpower. Masculine. Now, because creation works with the impression persistently of something, if you are not the one persistently impressing a particular thought upon your own mind so that you may express it, it means that someone is impressing their thought upon you. Thus, you now become feminine. You are receptive. And because you are receptive persistently of someone else's thought, you get to experience what someone else wants you to experience, which means you have a weak will. Angela, how could you? I'm not here to score brownie points. I'm here to tell you what the law says. And if you would but simply apply the law, your life would change. The universe is a mental creation. What thought is persistently swirling around in your mind? Is it the thought of your mother? Well, you know, your daddy was a rolling stone. You just like your daddy. Right? What are you listening to persistently in your mind? I want this, but. I want to do this, but. What if I'm wrong? What if I've tried that? That doesn't work. It's always some kind of clause when you're trying to apply the law in your life. I tried the law. One does not try the law. One lives the law. You must live the law in order to experience it. I can give you hearsay all I want to. But until you recognize the thoughts that are swirling through your mind, that's the first step. When you have a thought, you ask yourself, is this my thought? Did I impress this thought upon my own mind? Or did I receive this thought? One question. Is that my thought? Or did I receive this thought? And if you received the thought, you'll know. Sometimes it can be a little bit tricky, but if you pay attention, you'll see it. What is it that you want to experience? That'll tell you where that thought is coming from. If you say, well, I would like to experience peace and calm and ease in my body. And then you hear in your head, man, the world ain't got no peace in it. The world ain't got no tranquility in it. There's fighting and war and can't go nowhere and somebody trying to fight you, blah, blah, blah. Who impressed that thought upon your mind? That you would believe there is no peace to be had. In order to get peace on the outside, one must first experience peace upon the inside. Why? Because the universe is a mental creation. So if you don't like the thought that you have persistently swirling around in your mind, change the thought. Oh yeah, Angela, that's it. That's so easy to do. Yeah, I can change that thought. Yeah. You know, Angela, when you've got something, the quality to say, you can come back, change my thought. And what do you think you do all day, every day? The only reason why you don't see the result the way you want to see it is because you are not persistent in changing your thought. You change your thought for 5 minutes. And then when you run up upon an experience, you say, you see, that don't work. I changed my thought for 5 minutes. But all the while, you've been holding a persistent thought for 10 years. Oh, I don't deserve nothing. I don't deserve nothing. Things are hard to come by. You've been holding that thought for how long? This is why one needs to develop their will, your masculine energy. If you don't know how to change your thought, apply the law of cause and effect. If you know the effect that you would like, you can generate the cause. You can generate the thought from there. So what would you like to experience? A new thought? Well, you don't generate a new thought and hold it for 5 minutes and then think we're going to throw confetti. One must be persistent. Because the universe, aka your reality, you experience your reality based upon your persistent thought. So, I will close with this. As you go through your day, see if you can catch the persistent thought that you're having. See if you can catch it. Oh, can be a little bit tricky because you've been having the persistent thought for so long, you can't see it anymore. But if ever you catch yourself saying, why is this always happening to me? Why am I always in this same position? That is your clue. That is your clue to the persistent thought that you are having. So how do you change from one persistent thought to another? Change your thought to a thought that makes the body feel lighter. Let me say it again. Change your thought to a thought that makes the body feel lighter. Why? Because when you change the vibration of your thought, you see, if you're having a thought that is heavy and dark, ominous, the body feels heavy. Literally, it does. The chest is tight, the fists are tight, the jaws are clenched, the shoulders are raised to the ears. That's not a good feeling thought, is it? So just simply find a thought that makes you feel better. Use the law of cause and effect. Put on your favorite song. And what thought comes to mind when you put on your favorite song? Oh, wow, I love that song. The body begins to feel lighter. Yeah, I do love that song. And you dance. The body feels lighter and lighter and lighter. Persistently think of something that causes the body to feel lighter. And the lighter the body feels vibrationally, you now begin to experience things in your life that make you feel good. Okay, I think I've made myself clear. If I have not, comment and let me know where you're still stuck and we'll apply it. Why? Because the universe is a mental creation. Whatever thought you persistently have swirling in your mind is what you will experience. So learn to develop your willpower so that you are the one who is planting the thought persistently in your own mind. Because the way creation works is this. If you are not planting your own thoughts, you are being impressed upon by way of the thoughts of another. And you will experience what they want you to experience. So let's not be passively feminine. Let us be masculine and exercise our will. Much love.